Emily Dickinson, American poet. Emily Dickinson, early life and family.
Emily Dickinson was born on December 10, 1830, in Amherst, Massachusetts, to Edward and Emily Dickinson. She grew up in a prominent and educated family in a house known as the Dickinson homestead. Emily had two siblings, Austin and Lavinia, with whom she shared a close bond. Her father, Edward Dickinson, was a prominent lawyer, treasurer of Amherst College, and a member of the U.S. House of Representatives. Emily's mother, Emily Norcross Dickinson, was a supportive figure in her life, fostering her love for literature and education. Emily Dickinson, education and writing. Emily attended Amherst Academy, where she excelled academically. She was known for her intelligence, wit, and independent thinking. She developed a keen interest in literature, particularly in the works of Shakespeare, the Bronte sisters, and Elizabeth Barrett Browning. During her school years, Emily displayed an early talent for writing poetry. She often composed verses, expressing her thoughts, emotions, and observations. Her poetic style was distinctive, showcasing a deep understanding of human emotions and the natural world.
Emily Dickinson, reclusive lifestyle. As Emily grew older, she became increasingly reclusive, choosing a solitary life at home. She withdrew from social activities and preferred spending her time in her family's house, engaging in activities like gardening, reading, and writing poetry. Despite her reclusive nature, Emily maintained connections through correspondence, exchanging letters with friends, family members, and a few literary figures. These letters provided a glimpse into her thoughts, ideas, and poetic endeavors.
Emily poetic style and themes. Emily Dickinson's poetry was characterized by its unique style and innovative approach. Her verses were often short, employing unconventional punctuation, capitalization, and structure. She frequently used dashes instead of traditional punctuation marks, creating a distinctive rhythm in her poems. Her poetry explored various themes such as nature, love, spirituality, death, and the human soul. Emily's verses delved into the complexities of life, contemplating profound questions about existence, mortality, and the mysteries of the human experience.
Emily publication and recognition. During her lifetime, only a handful of Emily Dickinson's poems were published anonymously in newspapers or periodicals. She was particular about her work, crafting her poems meticulously, but she did not actively seek publication or public recognition for her writing. After Emily's death in 1886, her sister Lavinia discovered a treasure trove of nearly 1,800 poems carefully preserved in bundles. These poems were edited and published posthumously, revealing the breadth and depth of Emily's poetic genius to the world.
Emily legacy and impact. Emily Dickinson's poetry gained recognition and acclaim in the years following her death. Her unique voice, profound insights, and experimental style captivated readers and scholars alike. She is regarded as one of America's most significant and influential poets. Her poetry continues to resonate with audiences worldwide, inspiring countless readers with its emotional depth, thought-provoking themes, and innovative approach to language and form. Emily Dickinson's legacy endures as her poems remain timeless expressions of human emotion, spirituality, and the beauty found in life's complexities.
Emily Dickinson didn't publish books in the traditional sense during her lifetime. Her poetic works were mostly discovered after her death and compiled into collections. The first published collection of her poetry, titled Poems by Emily Dickinson, was released in 1890. This compilation was edited by Mabel Loomis Todd, a friend of Dickinson's family, and Thomas Wentworth Higginson, a literary critic who corresponded with Dickinson but never met her in person. This initial publication contained a selection of her poems. Following this, multiple editions and collections of her poetry were published, each often with varying selections and interpretations. Some of the notable editions include The Poems of Emily Dickinson, edited by Martha Dickinson Bianchi and Alfred Leet Hampson in the 1920s, and The Complete Poems of Emily Dickinson, edited by Thomas H. Johnson in 1955, which aimed to present her work in its entirety. These collections aim to compile and preserve Emily Dickinson's poetic legacy, showcasing her unique style, innovative language, and profound themes. They allowed readers and scholars to delve into the depth and breadth of her poetry, offering different arrangements and interpretations of her vast body of work. Dickinson's poetry has continued to be published in various anthologies, editions, and adaptations, ensuring her enduring influence on literature and poetry.